What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today is Sunday, October 6th of 2024, which marks the end of the official Oktoberfest celebration in Munich, Germany. And to close out the festivities, I am reviewing a beer from Jack's Abbey Craft Lagers, and they are out of Framingham, Massachusetts, and this is their Munich Fest, the 2024 release. So this is a Festbier-style Oktoberfest that comes in at 6% alcohol by volume, 20 IBUs, and at the time of review, this can is just under 2.5 months old. So I wanted to review this one last year, but I missed out on it. So this year, when I knew I was going to review some beers during Oktoberfest, I basically sought this one out. Like, I wanted to make sure I grabbed it, and I did. Now, this is the final final beer of the 5 that I'm reviewing during the official Oktoberfest celebration. I started off with the Festbier, which was Sierra Nevada and Brewery Gutmann's their Festbier, and I'm ending it with the Festbier, and in between there was 3 Märzens, and that Festbier from Sierra Nevada and Gutmann was my favorite 2 of the 4 so far. We'll see how this one matches up. Now, on the back, it says this one's brewed with imported Bavarian malt, imported Seitz family hops, is a double decoction mash, and it's naturally carbonated. I can't speak anything. Anyway, we're going to crack this one open, get in the glass, and hope that it's quite delicious. It is Jack's Abbey. They're known for brewing some fantastic beer. So let's give it a pour here. Oh yeah, the clarity is through the roof with this, and I'm spilling everywhere because I'm trying to go aggressive. I want to get a decent head on this. I think they look great when you get them in the dimpled mug with an absolutely fantastic head. Throw this over here like that. Yeah, look at that beer, just looks fucking divine. This is the best looking beer of the bunch that I've reviewed this year. So it has a beautiful clarity on camera. I don't know if you're gonna see my actual like fingers through it. I can though. Clarity's through the roof. Has this like nice, beautiful, like a slightly orange, like golden color. It has about a finger and a half, not dissipated a little bit, super creamy, off-white colored head. It looks absolutely fantastic in the glass. Hold it up to the light. Clarity's fantastic. Very fine particulate floating around in there. Decent carbonation, but as a whole, that looks fantastic. Let's get a nose. Oh, yes. Something about the Sierra Nevada and then this one, just off the rip, the quality of the malts to me are coming off as like honey biscuit. I love that. Yeah, like it has a sourdough bread. Like the crust of a sourdough bread. Yeah, honey biscuit, sourdough bread. There's this nice pop of citrus. There's like a lemon, maybe even a bit of like a orange, but more lemon than anything, like a zippy, zesty, pithy lemon in the nose. And then on the back, there's a slightly spicy, like grassy herbaceousness. Not too big, but it's there. Smells super clean. Smells fantastic. Like, this smells really fucking good. Just as good as that Sierra Nevada, if not a bit better. Yeah, I want to get into it. Cheers, everybody. Prost. Hopefully we go out with a bang here. That's fucking delicious. Holy shit. The body and the mouthfeel. I thought the Festbier from Sierra Nevada, the body and mouthfeel were fantastic. It's not another, this is raised a bit. It's not another level, upper echelon. Wow. The body and mouthfeel, and I probably have said this maybe once or twice about a lager. I've said this about like hazy beers before, like IPAs, double IPAs, triple IPAs. I just want to drink this for the body and mouthfeel alone. You throw this into the mix at Oktoberfest in Munich, Germany, and I could fucking pound a ton of these. 6% doesn't drink anywhere near it. This is insanely quaffable. Body on this one, it's medium, a touch over medium. A little bit more heft, but while it has a little bit more heft, it doesn't weigh down the palate. It's still light to some degree. It just has a little bit bigger of a body. The mouthfeel, it has a nice crispness to it. It's, I'd say mild to moderately carbonated, like kind of smack dab in the middle, maybe more approaching moderate. But man, it's so smooth and creamy. It's insane how smooth and creamy. It's a little bit softer than I'm accustomed to for the style as well, but the smooth creaminess doesn't go unnoticed. Let's just say that. The taste, once again, I don't know what it is about the Festbiers I'm having this year. Honey biscuit, forefront. But it also has that crusty sourdough bread, and that's omnipresent. Like a lot of times I'll say it dives underneath the palate. This is omnipresent. I get it at the tip of the tongue. I get it on the finish. It's a beautiful depth of character from the malt, and it just works so beautifully in this beer. Midway through the palate, again, a pop of that more of like a pithy, zesty kind of lemon. So definitely citrus, a little bit of orchard fruit, like a red apple, a touch of a pear. I say that a lot with lagers, but that's what I get. But it's more like the skin of the red apple, or like more towards the core. So it's not like a juicy, super fresh red apple that you're biting into, but just like a little bit more like almost like a tannic kind of skin feel to it. On the finish, though, that spicy, grassy herbaceousness, not as spicy. It's more of like a grassy, slightly herbaceous kind of feel to, maybe even a little bit of like a floral kind of twinge there. Sweet, but not over the top. This has a nice semi to full-on dry finish. There isn't a ton of bitterness here. It's like mild to moderately bitter, more approaching mild. The one knock on this one, I might want a little bit more bitterness, because fest beers do have a little bit more of like a bitterness to them. I think it would up the drinkability, but this is dry enough to balance it out to some degree. But I can still drink a lot of these. While this is sweet, this is fucking divine. Like this is, I just want to crush this. I should have bought an entire 4-pack of it, but I don't drink a lot, almost at all actually, off camera, unless I go to like, a Brewed and Bottled Loose in New York, or a beer fest, or a bottle share, which I know I very infrequently do. So I don't usually just crush 4-packs of beers anymore, or 6-packs or whatever. But this is one that I like it a lot. Yeah, I like it a lot. 6%, like I said, you can't really tell. Let me take one more sip. Do I like this as much as Sierra Nevada? Yes, I do. And much like the Sierra Nevada, which I think Sierra Nevada was just over 2.5 months old. This is just under 2.5 months old, so kind of in the same realm. I'm gonna crush this beer off camera when we're done. That's probably going down in like 5 minutes. Yeah, let's see. They have a little spiel on the side, but I'll read it, because a lot of times I forget to read shit because I just start doing like ratings into price and availability about it. So I'll read it now. It says, when it's time to fest, count us in. This golden unfiltered lager offers a delicious contrast to the amber beers of the season. Expect a slightly sweet, moderately bitter, more mild to moderately. I think fresh, it would have been a little bit moderately bitter, and super crisp beer built for the fest. 2 of the 3 things they said is, it does have a crispness to it, but also when you can take into consideration the carbonation and the mouthfeel as a whole, it's smooth and creamy. It is crisp. It's effervescent. It's just not as much as a lot of these fest beers. I don't know. I fucking love the body and mouthfeel. The taste is simplistic yet delicious. This is slightly better than the Sierra Nevada. So Munich Fest, the 2024 release from Jack's Abbey. I'm going to go low 4.55 and go 4.4. I think I gave the Sierra Nevada either a 4.3 or 4.35. It's just slightly better. And this might be the best fest beer that I've ever had. Period. We don't get a lot of authentic German fest beers here, but for the American breweries here, this is definitely top tier. So 4.4 out of 5. This is fantastic, and I love it. So throw this over here. Price point availability, $13.99 a 4-pack, a little bit more expensive. Like that Sierra Nevada was, somewhere between $10 to $12, depending on where you buy it for a 6-pack. 6 12 fluid ounce cans of 72 ounces. So let's say higher end, $12 for 72 ounces. This is $14 for 64 ounces. What would I prefer? Probably Sierra Nevada, if we took cost into consideration, by a smidge. But this beats it out by a smidge as far as a beer goes. So I don't mind the $14 4-pack price point. It's just a little bit pricey. But Jack's Abbey makes quality stuff, so I'm fine with it. And then availability is Jack's Abbey. This is one of their fall seasonals. If you see Jack's Abbey, high probability you can find this one, although not guaranteed. So go to their website. They might have a beer finder, or at the very least tell you what states they get distro to. And if this is still on the shelves by the time you see this one, which is the tail end of Oktoberfest, it's the end of Oktoberfest, the official celebration. It doesn't mean you can't drink Oktoberfest in October, November, but if you see this on the shelf and you like fest beers and you like Oktoberfest beers as a whole, seek this one out. I think it's fucking divine. So I'm going to go finish the rest of this one up. 6% alcohol by volume. Like I say, can't taste it. And that does it for Oktoberfest beers this year. I'm not saying I'm not reviewing any more Oktoberfest beers, but typically most years I review like 5 to 7, and I do it during the authentic celebration in Munich, Germany. And yeah, I did 5 this year, and I think that's good. I don't want to get burned out. And plus, I want to leave some for future years because when I do the pumpkin beers, the 10 days of pumpkin, I'm starting to get down in the nitty gritty. Once you start reviewing a bunch every year, you start struggling to find beers that you've never had before in the style. So probably keep it to 5 per year and hopefully bring back an authentic German when I've run through the vast majority, but I think there's a couple others we can get here in the States that I have yet to review. So I'm going to shut this one down. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Hopefully everybody had a great Oktoberfest season. And what I would like to know from you guys, you watch the end, please post in the comment section what has been your favorite Oktoberfest beer this year, whether it's a Märzen, whether it's a Festbier, whether it's domestic or from Germany. What has been your favorite this year? This is my not hands down. This and the Sierra Nevada were my two favorites, and that Oktoberfest from Amagang, definitely my my least favorite. Man, it's almost like I'm hammered. I wish I was. Anyway, I'm shut down. To the next one. Cheers. Prost.